I have some amazing news to share. I really want to tell you in person, but I don't think I can wait until this evening, so I'll go on and tell you. I'm pregnant!
Really? Oh my gosh, that's very unexpected. Are you sure?
Yeah. I've got the test right here, and it's showing the little plus sign.
Okay, I know those can give false positives. For now, don't tell anyone. I'll get you an appointment with a doctor. What days can you take off?
Well, I was thinking that since I'm pregnant, I should quit my job. I mean, it's what we were planning to do eventually, right? I can go ahead and start being a stay-at-home mother.
We had talked about that, but we aren't ready yet. I think it's too early for you to quit your job.
Oh, come on, babe. It's the perfect time. I'm almost 30. It's time I start the next chapter in my life.
We aren't married yet. We don't have a house. Without your income, I don't think we'll be able to make ends meet where we are.
Are you saying I should get rid of my baby?
No, not at all. Just, you can't quit working. Babies are expensive, and we're already having financial trouble.
But I don't want to send my baby to childcare.
I already work from home. I can juggle working and childcare for a bit.
Oh, no, you don't. I want to be the parent who stays home with the baby.
That will probably be possible in a few more years when I'm a bit more established in my career.
You don't sound like you're too excited about the baby.
I'm thrilled. We'll just need to be realistic for now. I guess this is the downside of you being with someone almost 5 years younger.
I guess you're right. I earn more than you right now. Leaving my job would probably make things far too difficult. I really wish I could stay home, though. Promise me when you're making that money you'll be okay with me quitting my job.
That is definitely what I want. It's just too early in my career for that to be realistic. Besides, it's possible you aren't pregnant. I hope you are, but it's possible that you aren't. So we need to get to a doctor before we make any plans.
See, this is why I love you. You're so much more mature than most guys your age. I'll make an appointment with my doctor.
Okay, let me know when, because I want to go with you.
Are you sure you should be missing work? Won't it look bad?
Not at all. They support families. I think they would be more upset if I didn't go with you for something so big. At least my boss and team would be. Plus, I really want to be there. I'm so excited.
I'll let you know when I know. Then we can plan for it.
Sounds good. And thank you so much, Taylor, for making me the happiest man alive. I love you.
I love you too.
How's my favorite woman in the world?
Hey, Chase. What do you need?
I just wanted to check on you. I've been gone nearly a week and I just really miss you.
Oh, I'm doing fine.
How's the baby?
Still too small to see. At least from this side.
Feeling a little lonely, huh? Don't worry, I'll be home tonight, and I plan to pamper you all weekend. Although they did ask me to stay another week, I told them I couldn't leave my pregnant girl for that long.
What? You turned down a chance to network? I'm really disappointed in you.
Really? I thought you would want me to come home.
I want you to get more visibility at work. Climb that corporate ladder so that you can take care of me and my baby.
While you are pregnant, the best way to do that is to be there for you.
I have friends who are more than willing to help, especially Nathan. So you can focus on earning that bread.
I can what?
Bring home the bacon, you know? Focus on the job. That way you can earn more than me by the time you're my age.
Are you sure? I don't want you to be alone. I mean, you recently started getting morning sickness. I want to be there for you, especially since you have a doctor's appointment coming up.
What do you mean I've been getting morning sickness?
You threw up a couple of times recently. I figured that was morning sickness.
Oh my god, you might be right. Holy crap, I need to get to the doctor to have it checked out.
Calm down. You're lucky that you haven't had morning sickness yet. From what I've read, women usually feel sick in the first couple of months.
Oh no, this can't happen. Not right now.
Why? What's wrong? Oh, screw it. I'm heading home now. I'll help you through this.
No, it's fine. Just really bad timing. I'll see if Nathan can help me.
But I want to be there for you. Clearly something is upsetting you.
It's just, I thought I would get to skip the morning sickness, you know? Thought I got lucky.
I'm sorry. I should be there to help you.
That's so sweet, but it's even more important that you focus on work. I'll get my friends and family to help.
I'll call Shauna. I think she'll be the best able to help you.
I would rather have my BFF helping me.
But Nathan won't understand your body like your sister. I think Shauna would be a better bet for helping you deal with morning sickness.
It's not like Shauna has ever been pregnant. She won't have a clue.
Neither has Nathan. At least Shauna can help you from a more feminine perspective.
I would rather not. Like I said, Nathan is better attuned to what I need. I feel so much better with him here instead of Shauna.
I should be the one filling the role if you don't want Shauna. I know you're close with Nathan, but I'm the man you'll marry. I want you to rely on me.
I am. I'm relying on you to earn the money so I can have a comfortable life. I will feel much better knowing you're doing your best to make me happy. Nathan can help with the other stuff. After all, he knows me best.
Okay, but please let me know if you need me for anything.
I will, don't worry.
Be safe, and I love you.
Love you too. I need ice cream and cucumbers.
Hi, Taylor. Got some of those pregnancy cravings, huh?
Are you laughing at me?
What? No. I'm just saying that you're asking for some very, unique food combinations.
I'm so miserable. My stomach is starting to pooch out, and I want to eat way too often.
It's okay, Taylor. You're lucky that you went for 6 months without showing much at all. I have to say, you still look absolutely hot. You've got this amazing glow to you now.
You really think so? You aren't just saying that to make me feel better?
I'm 100% serious. I find you incredibly sexy, and I can't wait to hold you again.
Oh, that's really sweet. Have you always been this sweet?
I like to think so.
You don't think that I'm starting to look unattractive? I mean, I think I can see the stretch marks starting.
You're carrying my child. As far as I'm concerned, the changes to your body are just a sign of how much you love me.
Are you sure? Because I don't like my body like this. Earlier today, Nathan was saying that I'm starting to look less attractive.
That's because he's not the friend you think he is. I mean, you guys always said that you were just friends, but I'm pretty sure that he's always held a torch for you.
Maybe.
And now that you're starting to look pregnant, he's starting to realize that you aren't going to choose him. And if I'm being honest, the fact that the person you thought was your BFF would say anything so cruel, well, never mind.
No, what did you want to say?
If he can be that cruel, I'm not sure that he's your friend. I would be willing to bet that now that you're about to have a child with someone else, he doesn't see you as desirable.
Do you really think so? Because that would be horrible!
I'm sorry, Taylor, but when you start having kids, it changes how people see you.
What makes you think that? Friends are supposed to be there for you.
Yeah, but when you move into a new stage of life, it changes a lot of your dynamics. A few of my friends have already told me that when our baby comes, they aren't going to see me as often. They just aren't in the same place. Their priorities are still on themselves. The next date, the next promotion, you know?
But we've been best friends forever. How could he just say those things? I thought he really cared about me.
I'm sorry, but at least you know now. You know that you can't rely on him for the important stuff. That's why I keep saying you should involve Shauna more. As your sister, you don't have to worry about those kinds of things.
Maybe you're right. I'm just really disappointed in Nathan. Man, how did you get so smart? It's like you're younger, but you know so much more.
My parents raised us to be more thoughtful and focus on goals. It helps when you start thinking about your future when you're young.
I hope you can teach my kid that. My parents just kind of left us to our own devices.
That works for some people. I think that some people just take longer to mature. But that's not always a bad thing. It's best to move at a pace that is comfortable for you.
Oh, I really wish you were here right now.
Don't worry, hon. I'll be there as soon as I get off of work and get through traffic.
Can't you take time off and come to me right now?
I hate telling you now, but right now I'm wrapping up a project. I promise as soon as I can, I'll be there.
Why are you putting work ahead of me?
Wow, you've really changed your tune, huh? I'm not putting work first, and believe me, I'm not going to. But I can't just drop things right now. I've got time off I'll need to take for family leave after the baby comes in about 3 more months.
3 more months? I have a feeling this baby is going to hang on a bit longer than we thought. Maybe even a couple of months.
Come on, Taylor, that's not how it works.
I'm being serious. What if the baby decides not to come for over 9 months? That can happen.
They will induce labor if a baby doesn't seem ready.
Why would they do that?
It can actually do more harm than good if the baby stays too long.
But I didn't start showing until later. Maybe the baby is just developing more slowly.
What did the doctors say the last time you went?
That the baby is healthy, just slower to grow than most babies.
I'm gonna make sure I'm there for the next appointment. I hate the fact that I haven't been there for any of them after the first one.
No point in regretting it now.
I wish you would have told me a few days earlier when you had them scheduled.
You getting promoted at work was more important at the time. For now, I think it's best if I handle it. After all, I know more about my body than anyone else, right?
A doctor knows more about what your body needs, though. And I want to be there to learn too. Please make sure to schedule the next one so I can join you.
I'll try.
And in the meantime, I'm gonna get you a little surprise.
Really? What?
It's a surprise. You'll see. Hey, Shauna, this is Chase. Can you go over to Taylor's place?
Why? Is something wrong?
You mean she hasn't told you?
I haven't talked to her in the last few months. We got into a fight.
Really? She didn't tell me that you guys were fighting? I guess that's why she didn't want to ask you to help her then.
So she's really pregnant?
Yeah.
Have you seen the sonogram? Have you gone to the doctor with her lately?
No, what are you getting at?
When was the last time you guys were together?
I'm over at her place all of the time. Although I've been traveling more lately. What are you asking so many questions?
I meant, when was the last time you had sex?
Okay, now your questions are getting creepy. I don't see how that's any of your business.
Okay, how far along do you think she is?
She's 6 months along. Is this why you guys were fighting? Because you're acting really strange.
I guarantee you she isn't 6 months along. And if you hadn't had sex and she told you, the baby definitely isn't yours.
How can you say that about your own sister? You're being horrible.
Taylor went after you because I had a crush on you. She stayed with you because she knew that you have the potential to make a lot of money. But through all of this, her real boyfriend has been Nathan.
What? I don't believe you.
You don't have to believe me. All you have to do is make sure that you show up to her next doctor's appointment.
I want to go, but she keeps telling me too late for me to make them.
That's because she wasn't actually pregnant when she told you. She just didn't want to work anymore. And that's why we fought. I hated that she was using you, and she wasn't going to stop seeing Nathan.
I can't believe this. You said you had a crush on me? Is this your way of getting back at her?
You contacted me to go help her, right? I'll tell you what. I'll make sure you're able to be at the next doctor's appointment.
How can you do that?
Because I can get her to tell me. Then you can show up, whether or not she actually tells you when.
I trust her. I don't want to do anything to jeopardize her trust in me.
It's fine. You don't have to do anything. I'll take care of it all. And as soon as I know when the appointment is, I'll text you. Then all you have to do is show up.
This doesn't feel right at all.
You can hate me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure you'll end up hating me either way.
I'll hate myself to go through with this.
I'm saving you a lifetime of misery.
If this is some sick plot to steal me from your sister, it won't work. I'm gonna propose to her this weekend.
Hold off on the proposal until after the doctor's appointment. As for me trying to steal you, not a chance. You've been with my sister. The thought of being with any guy who's been with her is a major turnoff. She knew that, and that's why she chased you. Nathan is a loser, and she realized my life would be a lot better than hers if I ended up with you.
That sounds way too convenient.
At this point, I don't really care what you think. You chose my sister, and this is who she is. Out of respect for the friendship we had growing up, I'm saving you years of your life with the witch.
I don't believe you.
That's fine. Hey, Chase. How's my favorite boyfriend?
I'm doing pretty good. How's my favorite lady?
Holding it together. But I think we need to talk about marriage. I'm really starting to show, and I kind of hope to have my baby after getting married. I don't want some bastard, you know.
You don't want some... How can you say that about our kid?
Technically, a baby born out of wedlock is. I want to make sure that my baby doesn't suffer because of something he couldn't control.
That used to be relevant, but people are born out of wedlock without it being a big deal now. But I agree we need to start thinking about getting married. We can start talking after your next doctor's appointment.
What? Why do I have to wait?
I want to make sure you can handle the stress. If you get too stressed, which I know wedding planning is, it can hurt the baby. Especially now that you're in your 3rd trimester.
I'm sure it's fine.
Please, Taylor, just humor me.
Fine. I'll let you know how it goes.
I want to be there. I've got questions.
You can't be there.
Why not?
Because it's tomorrow.
Oh, that's really short notice.
I know, right? I'll let you know as soon as I leave.
Okay. I'll be waiting to hear how you're doing.
Thank you, babe. I love that you trust me so much. I hope to repay you someday.
That's what a man in love does. He takes care of the woman he loves.
That is so sweet. You're gonna make me cry.
Oh, please, don't cry.
It's a good cry, babe.
Okay, I love you.
Love you too. Monday at 11 in the morning.
What's that?
Taylor's doctor's appointment?
She didn't tell me.
Of course she didn't. She doesn't want you to know that she's not nearly as far along as you think.
I don't believe you.
That's fine. You'll find out at the doctor's office. Whether or not you go, that's on you. I don't want anything more to do with Taylor, which I'm gonna tell her on Tuesday.
You're a horrible sister.
And you're a lot more of an idiot than I thought you were, Chase. Good luck with the fallout. Chase, please come back. You weren't supposed to be here for my appointment.
You didn't want me to know that I'm not the father.
You can be now, though. Nathan is totally out of the picture. I want you to be my baby's father. So what if you don't share genetics? You can still be the father that he knows.
No thanks. I'm just glad I'm not tied to you forever. I can't believe how foolish and naive I've been.
But I love you.
No, you love yourself, Taylor. The only reason you want me is because Nathan ditched you. Good news for you, though. With a DNA test, he can be in your life forever.
Do you think he'll love me once it's confirmed the baby is his?
Was there ever any question that he was? We haven't had sex since you told me you were pregnant. Now I know that was just so you wouldn't have to have sex with me. You never intended to actually get pregnant. That was just carelessness on your part and Nathan's.
It's true, I didn't want to be with you at first, but now I know how much you're willing to do for me. I would have to be an idiot not to marry you.
Marry me? That will never happen. I don't ever want to see you again. Thank God I never let you move in with me. At least I did a few things right. Goodbye and best of luck, Taylor.
Please don't leave me too. I'm really pregnant.
Yes, you are, but that's not my child, and you're not my problem. Go live with your parents if you need someone to care for you.
They will be so angry.
Why? Because it will be confirmed that Shauna was actually the smarter sister?
What? How can you say that? She's just some shy, geeky kid who has no ability to network or make a good impression.
You know what? I really don't care.
Please talk to me, Chase. I need you now.
I cut ties with Taylor after that. I had one of my friends drop off her things at her parents' house. That way they would know that I wasn't her boyfriend anymore. Also, so that her parents would learn why. Taylor hadn't told them yet that we weren't together, and she was probably trying to come up with a story for what happened. Her parents were not happy, but that really isn't my problem. She had her baby, and Taylor was still fighting Nathan in court. Once he was forced to pay child support, he started insisting on getting custody. That's when her parents really got involved. They never liked Nathan, and they didn't want him watching their grandchild. Taylor is still partying and being wild, so her parents are doing most of the childcare. Taylor may have turned out to be a mess, but Shauna is amazing. I hope that their parents raise their grandson like they raised Shauna, because he'll be a great kid. I tried to reach out to Shauna, but she had been serious about what she said. Since I had stopped being her friend, mostly because of her sister, she really wasn't interested in talking to me again. She didn't think that I deserved to be trapped with her sister, knowing what her sister was. I really regret having lost her friendship, but I understand where she's coming from. Last I heard, she was engaged to a tech guy. I don't know much about it, but they apparently have made their own company, so she's doing really well, and I hope that continues. I did end up focusing on work, and 5 years later, I'm actually making more than 5 times what Taylor was at this age. It's nice, but if I'm being honest, I really want someone to love. I kinda got lost in work after Taylor, thinking women couldn't be trusted, but also aware that I chose the wrong sister. I've got an appointment with a therapist because I know that I need to work some things about before I can actually trust again.